The shutdown is bad for everyone in the service industry, but it especially sucks for men. We're losing $1 for every 79 cents women are losing. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to get a couple dislikes for putting that one in here. What's going on, Modern Chodes? It's your boy Long Neil, back again with another new video, and in today's video we're going over the hot posts from r/jokes. Let's get into it. My Tinder bio says that I have a corner office with the views of the entire city, drive a $500,000 vehicle, and that I'm paid to travel. My dates never seem too happy when I tell them I'm a bus driver. Oh, well, technically I guess you're not lying, so I don't know why they'd be mad. Steve Jobs would have made a better president than Donald Trump. But that's comparing apples to oranges. Son, Daddy, I fell in love and I want to date this awesome girl. Father, that's great, son. Who is she? Son, it's Sandra, the neighbor's daughter. Oh, I wish you hadn't said that. I have to tell you something, son, but you must promise not to tell your mother. Sandra is actually your sister. The boy is naturally bummed out, but a couple of months later, Daddy, I fell in love again, and she's even hotter. That's great, son. Who is she? It's Angela, the other neighbor's daughter. Oh, I wish you hadn't said that. Angela is also your sister. This went on a few more times, and finally the son was so mad, he went straight to his mother crying. Mom, I am so mad at Dad. I fell in love with 6 girls, and I can't date any of them because Dad is their father. The mother hugs him affectionately and says, you can date whoever you want. He isn't your father. Oh, even if he was, you just gotta follow that one golden rule. Incest is best, baby. A guy walks into a bar and asks for a beer. That'll be $5, says the bartender. And the guy throws 20 quarters onto the floor. Reluctantly, the bartender picks up the coins and serves the beer. The next day, the guy comes into the bar, asks for a beer, throws 20 quarters onto the floor. The next day, he does it again. On the 4th day, he asks for a beer and hands the bartender a $10 bill. The bartender takes advantage of his chance for revenge, throws 20 quarters onto the floor and yells, here's your change, asshole. The guy looks down at the coins and says, I'll have another beer, please. That's outplayed to the max right there. A Chinese doctor can't find a job in a hospital in the US, so he opens a clinic and puts a sign outside that reads, get treatment for $20. If not cured, get back $100. An American lawyer thinks this is a great opportunity to earn $100 and goes to the clinic. Lawyer, I've lost my sense of taste. Doctor, nurse, bring medicine from box number 22 and put 3 drops in patient's mouth. Lawyer, this is kerosene. Chinese, congrats, your sense of taste is restored. Give me $20. The annoyed lawyer goes back after a few days to recover his money. Lawyer, I've lost my memory. I can't remember anything. Chinese, nurse, bring in medicine from box number 22 and put 3 drops in his mouth. Lawyer annoyed, this is kerosene. You gave this to me last time for restoring my taste. Chinese, congrats, you got your memory back. Give me $20. The fuming lawyer pays him and then comes back a week later determined to get back $100. Lawyer, my eyesight has become very weak. I can't see at all. Chinese, well, I don't have any medicine for that, so take this $100. Lawyer staring at the note, but this is 20, not 100. Chinese, congrats, your eyesight is restored. Give me $20. Oh, I guess you shouldn't try to take advantage of the system. Otherwise, you're just gonna get scammed, buddy. Jane always had a certain attraction to Tarzan. So during her questions about his life, she asked him how he had sex. Tarzan not know what sex is, he replied. Jane then replied to him what sex was. Tarzan said, Tarzan use knothole in trunk of tree. Stunned by his response, Jane said, Tarzan, you have it all wrong. You don't shag a tree to get yourself off. Tell you what, I'll show you how to do it properly. She took off her clothing and laid down on the ground. Here, she said, pointing to her privates, you must put it in here. Tarzan removed his loincloth, showed Jane his considerable manhood, stepped closer to her, and kicked her as hard as he could in the crotch. Jane rolled around in agony for what seemed like an eternity. Eventually, she managed to grasp for air and screamed, "What the bloody hell did you do that for?" "Check for squirrel," he responds. Oh, imagine your chick so ratchet you gotta check for a squirrel first. Oh. A woman cranky because her husband was late coming home again decided to leave a note saying, "I've had enough and have left you. Don't bother coming after me." Then she hid under the bed to see his reaction. After a short while, the husband comes home and she could hear him in the kitchen before he comes into the bedroom. She could see him walk towards the dresser and pick up the note. After a few minutes, he wrote something on it before picking up the phone and calling someone. "She's finally gone. Yeah, I know, about the bloody time. I'm coming to see you. Put on that sexy French nightie. I love you. I can't wait to see you. We'll do all the naughty things you like." He hung up, grabbed his keys, and left. She heard the car drive off as she came out from under the bed. Seething with rage and with tears in her eyes, she grabbed the note to see what he wrote. "I can see your feet. We're out of bread. Be back in 5 minutes. Oh, I'm glad I'm not ever going to be married to someone like that. Try to set you up. Not that I'd have something to worry about. But man, you got to have that trust if you're going to have a relationship. Today, I was invited by a female janitor to smoke some weed at her apartment, but I politely declined. I can't deal with high-maintenance women. A young teenage girl was making a living as a prostitute, and for obvious reasons, she kept it a secret from her grandma. One day, the police raided a brothel and arrested a group of prostitutes, including the young girl. The prostitutes were instructed to line up in a straight line on the sidewalk. Well, who should be walking into the neighborhood but little old grandma? The young girl was frantic. Sure enough, Grandma noticed her young granddaughter and asked curiously, "What are you lining up for, dear?" Not willing to let Grandma in on her little secret, the young girl told her that some people were passing out free oranges and that she was lining up for some. Sounds lovely," said Grandma. "I think I'll have some myself," she continued as she made her way to the back of the line. A police officer made his way down the line, questioning all of the prostitutes. When he got to Grandma at the end of the line, he was bewildered. "But you're so old. How do you do it?" Grandma replied, "Oh, it's quite easy, sonny. I just remove my dentures and suck them dry." Oh, that's the best one. Oh, for those of you that haven't tried it with the gilf, I'm just telling you, those gums, they hit different. Oh, just kidding. Nah, I wouldn't know, but, it's possible. All right, Modern Chodes, that's it for the hot post from r/jokes. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and share this video with your friends. Till next time, peace.